Right now, the defense against Omicron is to get vaccinated, or Omicron, I should say, is to get vaccinated and to get boosted. If you're boosted, your immune response will be stronger. So yesterday, in addition to offering a second dose to all 12 to 15-year-olds, the independent JCVI recommended that boosters should now be offered to everyone over 18, and that we halve the minimum gap between a second dose and a booster from 6 months to 3 months. That means that over 14 million more adults have now become eligible for a booster in England alone. So I'm here today with the Health Secretary, Sajid Javid, and Amanda Pritchard, Chief Executive of NHS England, to set out our plan to make this happen. The target that we've set ourselves is to offer a booster to everyone eligible by the end of January. And as with the first jabs, we'll be working through people by age group, going down in 5-year bands, because it's vital that the older and the more clinically vulnerable get that added protection first. So even if you've had your second jab over 3 months ago and you're now eligible, please don't try and book until the NHS says it's your turn. We've already done almost 18 million boosters across the UK, but we've got millions more to do to protect the most vulnerable. Then we'll move down the cohorts rapidly, and working together with the devolved administrations, we want to ramp up capacity across the whole United Kingdom to the levels we achieved in the previous vaccination effort. We're going to be throwing everything at it in order to ensure that everyone eligible is offered that booster in, as I say, just over 2 months. Across England, we'll have more than 1,500 community pharmacy sites vaccinating people near where you live. All of our sites will increase their capacity and will stand up extra hospital hubs on top of those already active. There'll be temporary vaccination centres popping up like Christmas trees, and we'll deploy at least 400 military personnel to assist the efforts of our NHS, alongside, of course, the fantastic Jabs Army of volunteers. I know the frustration that we all feel with this Omicron variant, the sense of exhaustion that we could be going through all this all over again. But today, I want to stress this. Today, that's the wrong thing to feel, because today our position is and always will be immeasurably better than it was a year ago. What we're doing is taking some proportionate, precautionary measures while our scientists crack the Omicron code, and while we get the added protection of those boosters into the arms of those who need them most. So we're going to get behind the men and women of our NHS who've saved so many lives on the front line and run our vaccination programme for a year almost without a break, as they have, and who are going back into the breach yet again. And I want to say, on behalf of the entire country, a thank you to each and every one of them for their extraordinary efforts. And the best way we can all show our gratitude is by doing our bit and stepping forward when our time comes to get that booster. I've been waiting patiently for my moment to come, and it's happening on Thursday, I'm pleased to say. So whenever your turn comes, get your booster and ask your friends and your family to do the same. It's time for another great British vaccination effort. We've done it before, and we're going to do it again. And let's not give this virus a second chance.